It's a game-riddled Thursday night in the game. We got 9 of them for you to enjoy. My name is Andreas Sachenko and you're watching the KHL Update. We travel to Shanghai, China first, where Kronlur Red Star face Dynamo Moscow. The Dragons start strong, they get on the board midway through the first period. Justin Fontaine dangles and hands it to Wojtek Wolski, who sends it past Alexander Yermenko. They double their lead just a few minutes later. Fontaine sends it to the slot and Patrick Lund scores his 4th of the season. But then everything changes in the second. Just a few seconds shy of the halfway point of the period, Mika Koivistel makes a long pass to Igor Makarov, who gives it to Vladimir Brukvin, and Brukvin scores his 7th on a breakaway. Dynamo get back even just over a minute later. Daniil Tarasov also scores his 7th of the year off assist by Dmitry Gagorlitsky and Vadim Shipachov. And with less than 2 minutes remaining to play in the period, Dynamo scored the one that wins it. Michi Moiseev tips it in front from the slot. The Red Star give up a 2-goal lead and lose 3-2 on home ice. And now to Astana, Kazakhstan, where Boris lays him up against Lokomotiv. And the Beast to strike first and early. Rushan Rafikov hammers it from the point and Stepan Sannikov redirects it home. We're 5 minutes into the second period now. 4-4 hockey. Roman Starchenko passes it to Dustin Boyd. Back to Starchenko. His first shot is stopped, but he still scores in the follow-up chance. Loco get their lead back a few minutes later with another power play goal. Denis Alexeyev skates to the net, backhands it to the slot, and Igor Averin scores his 10th of the year. No scoring after that. Lokomotiv snapped the 3-game losing streak. 2-1 is your final. Our next stop is in Balashikha, Moscow region. Is the side of the game between Avangard and Severstal. Sergei Shimakov is making his debut for the Hawks as he's just joined the team from North America. Avangard grabbed the lead 8 minutes in. Vancouver Canucks prospect Artem Munikan buries the rebound for his 3rd of the year. They make it a 2-0 hockey game 7 minutes later. Alexei Emelin rushes to the net and scores his 4th. Somebody's been watching Bobby Orr highlights. Also, Sergei Shimakov draws an assist on the play. Severstal get a goal back early in the second period. Yuri Trubachov finds loose puck in front of the net and he has no trouble beating Igor Babkov. And they bring it back to even late in the period. And now the veteran finds the back of the net. Alexei Mikhnov was his 2nd of the season. Early in the third, friends, the Hawks got on a power play and they make it count. Sergei Shimakov fires it from the left circle and goes for his signature sally. A few minutes later, Kirill Semyonov gets the pass from Max Talbot on a 2-on-1 rush and scores his 10th of the year. Severstal make it a 1-goal game again just over 2 minutes later. Defenseman Vadim Kudako one-times it past Babkov from the right circle. And then Ilya Mikheyev steals the show. First he wins the foot race against Evgeny Lepinkov short-handed and makes it 5-3. A little later, Mikheyev strikes again, this time on a power play. What a sneaky shot. And then Mikheyev completes his hat-trick with just a few seconds remaining on the clock. Ilya Mikheyev enjoys his first career KHL 3-goal game and secures a blowout win for Avangard. 7-3 is your final on this one. KHL Classic is on next. SKA St. Petersburg go up against Dynamo Riga. And Latvian team gets off to the start they won. Linas Vidal accelerates to the left circle, takes a quick shot and opens up the score in just 71 seconds in. Midway through the period now, Matthias Mutinen carries the puck. Watch out! Mutinen is decked by Vladislav Samin. What a hit! SKA tied up just a few shifts later. Alexei Kurchinin sets up Anton Belov on open ice and Belov scores his 2nd of the year. Home team gains the lead before the intermission. Dynamo have trouble getting the puck out of the defensive zone and Nikolai Prokhorkin slams it home for his 14th. Riga get back even 4.5 minutes into the second as they convert on a power play. Linas Vidal snaps his 2nd of the game. third period now. SKA on a power play. Nikita Gusev dangles past 2 defensemen, gets to the slot, shoots, and Timur Bilalov makes a 5-star glove save. It goes to overtime. SKA get too deep into the offensive zone, and Dynamo makes them pay for that. Andres Zelic makes an outlet pass to Linus Vidal, and the Swede ends it. That's his first career KHL hat-trick, and he gives Dynamo their second win in 3 games. 3-2 overtime is your final in St. Petersburg tonight. We travel to Moscow now, where Spartak do battle with Salavat Live. Artem Fedorov faces his old team for the first time since being traded. We pick it up from the second. Salavat on a power play. Linus Sumerk makes a great diagonal to Dmitry Kukushov. He one-touches it to the slot, but Timo Hardikainen fails to beat Julius Hudacek. But Salavat still strikes first in this one. Linus Sumerk carries the puck into the zone, slams on his brakes, beats Zaharov's Zamostov and open ice, and Zamostov has his second of the year. Spartak tied up 7 minutes into the third. Rookie Maxim Tsiplakov scores his second goal in as many games, and this one is even. Soon after that, Tsiplakov is in the spotlight again, but for the wrong reason, as he gets 5 in a game for this hit on Anton Burdasov. Checking to the head is the call. Salavat cannot convert on this long power play though, and the game goes to overtime where Julius Hudacek gets to shine. Slovak netminder stops Maxim Mayorov and then Vladimir Tkachov on their respective breakaway chances. So it ends with a shootout, and it's Artem Fedorov who scores the winner. Oh, the irony. Spartak miraculously escaped loss in OT and win it in the shootout. 2-1 is your final. We're now in Helsinki, Finland, where Red Army visit Jokerit. The Jesters get on the board early. Former Red Army forward Jeff Blatt scores his 9th of the year. The Beasters get back even with a power play goal muted through the period. Mikhail Grigorenko snipes Sebastianis Kalnic. But Jokerit strikes back 5 minutes later as they convert on a power play as well. Rookie Christian Veselainen fires the pass still as a rocket. They improve their lead to 3-1 6.5 minutes into the second. Niklas Jensen scores 5 seconds into Jokerit's long 5-minute power play. Red Army roll the dice late in regulation as they pull Sorokin for the extra attacker, but it only makes it worse. John Norman scores on the empty cage, and that's game. Red Army lose 2 in a row for the first time since mid-September. 4-1 is the final in Helsinki. And there are a few more scores to tell you about. Sibir defeated Amur 4-3 in a key game. Alexander Sharov with a pair of talents. Vladimir Pervushin with his second consecutive game-winning goal. Vitis took down Sochi 3-2. Alexander Semin scored a hat-trick. He now has 16 goals on the season and is tied for 5th in the league in that department. And finally, Teemu Pulkkinen got his 9th of the year midway through the third to lift Dynamo Minsk 2-1 over Slovan. That's it for a KHL update, but do come back tomorrow for 9 more games, including Nogbar's Tractor and Torpedo vs Automobilist. My name is Andreas Sachenko, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.